Hello everybody, this is One of Each Gaming here, and we are back, well, technically, we're just starting with a new game, Dragon Quest III. Now, yesterday we ended up streaming this game for 2.5 hours, or so, and I had so much fun. That was one of my favorite streams I've done. Even though I was burgeoning on sick, I felt like it was a lot of fun exploring the whole town, getting the whole vibe of the game. Then I logged off and just wanted to check on the sound, see how my balancing's going. And do you know what I realized? I realized that there was an error message about 22 minutes into my stream that said that the chat had disconnected and then reconnected. Wonderful. So that means that I got exactly 22 minutes of that stream. Now, utilizing the PlayStation's internal storage, I was able to record to it saves about an hour of gameplay footage for you, always. So I was able to take that hour of footage and save it and upload it to my channel. So I have some records of what I was doing. And I was just going to continue on from where I wanted, or from where I started, because I really want to just get into the game. You know what I mean? Then I thought about it, and I was like, no, we're so early into the game. I wandered around for quite a bit in that 2.5 hours. So I figured, why not just sit down, throw the game on, replay that first section again, and just really enjoy it. However, as you can see, we've already claimed 2 trophies from our first stream. So we got awarded for leaving Aliahan. This was after we recruited our party of 4. And boom, adventure underway. So that's very early into our journey. Now the second trophy I unlocked was actually unlocked even earlier than that. Right here. Join the party. And this was gotten at the palace. Or, I don't know why I call it the palace. Sorry. The Patty Party. What is it called? I don't know. Party Patty Palace. So, with all that said, let's just begin this bloody adventure anew. Oh, I'm so excited to play this game again. Dragon Quest III is a formative part of my childhood. I remember discovering, right after I discovered PSP emulation, I ended up finding out about Dragon Quest I. One moment, I just heard an echo. There we go, that probably sounds less weird. That's less weird to me. But yeah, so shortly after I learned about PSP emulation, I ended up learning the fact that there were Game Boy remakes of Dragon Quest 1 and 2 that were easily playable. So I started playing those, and it was so charming. Like, it hit all the right spots. Just running around, grinding, getting gold, getting better equipment, journeying to towns, getting ready for that journey. It all felt so good and so natural, right? Now, I eventually found out that those ports were actually fairly blocky ports of the SNES games. So I ended up learning how to get Dragon Quest 1 and 2 for SNES with English translated. What did we name ourselves yesterday? Right. Just the channel name. Yeah, so I ended up playing the Switch versions, and man, the Super Nintendo versions. It's because the Super Nintendo versions got ported to the Switch in a physical cartridge. That's why I was thinking about that. But then I learned of Dragon Quest III, and I had started playing Dragon Quest III for the Game Boy, but did not get very far into it. Then I started playing the SNES game, And that game is phenomenal. English. Yeah, we're definitely going to go with the hardest difficulty, just like we did yesterday. So, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be a little more brisk with my playthrough this time. Probably a lot less monster grinding, I'm thinking. Some's going to be necessary, because we're playing on the hardest difficulty. I'm going to be silent for this.
If you can hear me, follow the sound of my voice.
Now, this was the goddess, right?
Yes, come this way.
It sounds like they're using an orchestra. This sounds orchestrated. It's so beautiful, guys. Like, it fills me with joy looking at this. I cannot explain to you just how much it fills me with joy looking at this. Like, my brother despises games that look like this. He sees no value at all in having a game in this style, which is a sympathetic worldview, I believe, you know? I can see where it is inferior. But, to me, it has an almost captivating appearance to it. I am she who watches over all. One day, not long from now, you will appear before me a true hero. But before your journey can begin, you must teach me something. Teach me what manner of person you are. You must answer my questions as honestly as you are able. Are you ready to begin? Very well. First, you must tell me your true name. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, the man behind One of Each Gaming is named Kyle. What is the month of your birth? July 26th. You were born on the 26th day of the month of July. Your sign is the one known in your world as Leo. Is this correct? Yes. I like that little deity perspective that they added there. You know this constellation as Leo, right? She's speaking with a familiarity of the culture from a distance. I like that. I like that a lot. Very good. One of each. I will now ask you a series of questions. Do not dwell upon them too deeply. Answer swiftly and from the heart. Do so, and I will come to know your true mind. Now, let us begin. Do you believe that victory can be won on the field of battle? Do you believe that victory can be... Okay, so I'm going to discuss the philosophical questions here from a worldview. No, I believe what the Christian tradition has taught us in the bulk of its wisdom of the Judeo-Christian revelation of Jesus is that, no, there is victory that can be won on battle, but without meaning, without purpose, without a higher morality, without a higher order to community, and to the community between communities, and the unity of nations. Without those things being in the forefront of your knowledge, you just become like a beast, devouring men and stomping them and chewing them with your teeth, as the grounds of your warfare are sown on the most vulnerable, being women, children, and elderly. So, do you believe that victory can be won on the field of battle? Yes, but ultimate victory? No. The ultimate victory is to conquer death, by life through death. By the acceptance of chaos, by the acceptance of suffering, by the acceptance of sacrifice, we find true victory that outlives all victories. So I'm going to say no. Do you enjoy whiling away the hours, talking to the people of the towns and villages you visit. In video games, yes. And I actually find myself a relatively talkative person in general. Currently, I work in the liquor industry, and the liquor industry has somewhat of a hospitality vibe to it, in that you're going to engage in deeper conversations than you ever would in a cashier position. And what I've learned in this is that people are fascinating. What they know is fascinating. Their worldviews are fascinating, and each of them can teach us something. So in that way, I do enjoy that. But I find sometimes when I'm in a conversation, I have an urge to leave the conversation, to be in silence. I find I really like being by myself and my thoughts a lot more than sometimes being in conversation with people. But in general, I'm going to answer yes to this, because my first initial thrust is yes, despite my hermit nature. If you happen upon a cave, is your first urge to rush inside and see what you might find? Yes, 1000%. Like, that sounds exhilarating to me. Would you favor a cheaper yet more distant hostelry over a nearer yet more costly establishment? That one's kind of hard, because I'm a little frugal with my money that way. But to me, I'm actually going to answer no. Because to me, the greatest resource you have is time. There's almost very little monetary value you can place on time. So, no. Do you dream often? No, actually. That's something I actually have somewhat difficulty in. I have big dreams, I have big goals, but I actually don't, I literally don't dream very often. I don't remember them. But on the other hand, I kind of have a weird vision with the future, where it's like, the idea of dreams is that there's this connective thread between your dreams and the reality. And the distant reality that you believe in pulls you towards that goal. And I have that in some things. Like, I'm trying to write a book, and I have various things that I want to get to. At the same time, I don't always feel driven towards those things. So it's like, do you dream often? I'm not sure. I think I imagine often, which, if they're talking dreaming in a less goal-oriented way and in a more imaginary way, as in, do you dream about things? Do you think about things? Do you go down rabbit holes in your mind? I would say yes, in that way. Right? I dream of better ways. I dream of what's the right answer here. I think about things a lot. So I'm going to say yes. Yes. Do you ever dream of being pursued? No. No, I've never had that dream. Do you enjoy physical pursuits? No, actually. This is something I want to work on, is I want to be a little more driven in physical pursuits, but not overly. I mean, there's certain physical pursuits I'll go for, you know, if an alluring woman comes by, but no, I tend to find myself pretty content. And if I'm able to not pursue something, I probably won't unless I deem it valuable. So, yes, I enjoy physical pursuit of that which I register as valuable, but I do not like physical pursuit for the sake of pursuit, so I'm going to say yes. Can even the most minor of matters irritate you? You know, I used to say no, but I've found myself becoming somewhat particular in recent years, which I don't like. I'm working on changing. But little things that shouldn't bug me do somewhat irritate me in the small, because I can't just brush past little things. I have to change them to my liking, you know? For example, the order of books, or the way that, for example, in my store, certain bottles look, or, you know, little things like that. But in general, it's not enough to get me into, like, an upset state. It's just, you know, irritation. So I'm gonna say yes. because they do. When inspiration strikes, are you likely to spring into action straight away? Here's the thing, I'm really good at thinking about things when I'm passionate and not so good at doing them because I want to think about them so much. And then my brain gets pulled in different directions. But I would say that typically, especially when it comes to like writing, there's a fairly short space between the inspiration striking and me writing it down. So I'm going to say yes. Do you have the self-belief to trust that you are in the right, no matter what may come? No. No, I know I'm in the wrong a lot. I have biases, I have ills, like I'm not always the kindest person, I am emotional, there's ups, there's downs, there's 1,000 reasons I could be in the wrong. To not think I could be in the wrong seems prideful. Once you begin a task, that being said, when I hold on to an opinion or idea, obviously I hold on to certain ideas with fervor as if I truly believe them until I'm given evidence to the contrary. So I thought that would be a cool addendum. Once you begin a task, do you find that all else around you pales into insignificance? No. Yes, but no. It depends. Depends on what task. If it's a mentally draining task, it can be a little draining, you know? And so the wiles of leisure can come in at that point. But I would say in general, no. But like, especially playing video games, yeah. Or writing, yeah. When dining, do you leave the most delicious item on your plate till last? I kind of intersperse it. I'll start with the good, then go to the bad, then go to the good, then go to the bad. So back and forth. So I'm going to say no. You're walking along and trip over a pebble. Is this more your fault? Is this more your fault than that of the stone? Yes. Yes, although I believe there can be stupidly placed rocks that should probably be moved out of paths, you know? I would say the human who has perception should be culpable to use that perception to guard against their surroundings. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I feel that I know you a little better now. Now, let us move on to the final test of your character. Okay, so this is totally different than what I got yesterday. I was in a cave yesterday. Suddenly, one of each hears a woman's voice. Soon the jewel will be mine. Those fools across the border have kept it quite long enough. And it will suit me so much better. Can I talk to her? There's no coming into the doorway? No turning my camera? Listen, men. Those dastardly criminals from across the border are readying an assault. But thanks to my dear wife, we've been lucky enough to learn of their wicked plan ahead of time. They cannot be allowed to invade our beloved motherland. Therefore, we must strike first. Is that not so, General Hannibal? Yes, Your Majesty. If this information is correct, it will indeed be in our best interest to strike first. Oh, you need not worry on that score, Hannibal. What could my dear wife hope to gain from lying? She has no conceivable motive for deceiving us. Or do you believe otherwise? Hmm? No, your majesty. Very well then. Go forth, men, for the honor of our beloved realm. Yes, your majesty. Oh, those are great sound effects. Oh, whatever am I to do? Who are you? And what are you doing here? What am I saying? This is no time for such petty concerns. Listen, I must ask you something. Something purely hypothetical with no basis in fact whatsoever. Let us suppose that a certain king is given certain orders, and those orders that happen to be misguided. They are still the orders of a king, and must be obeyed no matter what, correct? No. Okay, I'm gonna break this down philosophically. The martyrs throughout history in the Christian church have understood this. Christians are commanded, now I apologize if you're anti-religious, but I have to come at this from my worldview and my value system, you know? But Christians are commanded to be absolutely obedient and to submit to government. Even, to put it in perspective, Christians hate anything that tries to exalt itself above God, and Caesar was quite possibly the prototypical quote-unquote blasphemer, the man who claimed to be God himself and tried to raise himself up above the God of Israel. Paul and the rest of the Christian church was still commanded to honor Caesar, and if they couldn't honor the man Caesar, they honored the position of Caesar, because Caesar's position was indeed given by God. However, the law of the king cannot supersede the law of God. This is shown in, like, for example, the Nebuchadnezzar story. Nebuchadnezzar arranges a huge idol of himself and commands the Israelites in captivity in Babylon to bow down and worship the statue lest you be executed. Right? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, 3 Hebrew boys who had come to Babylon and received Babylonian names, instead of bowing to this idol, stood, and they said, "Judge between you and I whether or not we serve God or you." The implication there is we are serving God, and therefore we cannot serve you, because to serve you and your orders would be to supersede the greater moral law that all kings must fall in line with. Right? And ultimately this finds its truth in Jesus, the God-man who will be lifted up to be King of Kings over all nations. And all nations' kings will need make their laws based on the law of the King of Kings. So a king's orders must not be obeyed. No. I see. So you think that even the orders of a king, if mistaken, need not be followed? I suppose that even one's idea of what is correct and what is mistaken is entirely personal. So you believe it is better to do what I see fit than to blindly follow the orders of the king? He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit, because we're fallible. But broadly speaking, yes. This is what you would do? Truly? I know now what I must do. You may leave. Sorry guys, I'm really bad for pressing buttons. If you press L2, it asks if you want to fast forward. I am she who watches over all, and I have seen what manner of person you are. One of each. You are truly gifted. Few are as clever as you. You are an incredibly quick thinker whose mind moves from one subject to the next with ease. This makes you a gifted conversationalist, in the life and soul of any party. Are you sure about this? I'm not sure about that. Which, in turn, leads to a slight tendency to try to be all things to all men. That's true. That's bang on. Not that that is necessarily a bad thing. After all, it is only natural to want to be liked, and it cannot be denied that you make people happy. No, your will to endear yourself is not your true failing. Your true failing lies in your keen awareness of your own intelligence, in your habit of seeing others as lacking in this respect. There simmers within you the tendency to belittle or mock people for what you see as their shortcomings. When someone makes a careless blunder, you invariably manage to stop yourself from saying something. But deep within your heart of hearts, you secretly pity their clumsiness. Of course, your silent disdain rarely surfaces. This is because you are clever enough to realize its potential to wound and to sadden. And because of this, you believe that it does not affect your relationships with others. And on the surface, this would seem to be entirely true. However, the people around you do notice. They notice your tendency to wield your intellect as a weapon, your calculated behavior, but they would never tell you this, because they are clever enough to realize its potential to wound and to sadden. Yes, it is true. They are as intelligent as you in that respect. Almost everyone is. So perhaps you should learn to treat them with a little more respect. If you do not, your witticisms may come to grate rather than ingratiate. This is your spirit, your soul, the essence of your character. Now, my child, very soon the dawn will break, and you will rise to greet the new day. I am she who watches over all, and I look forward to the time when you and I come face to face at last. Dude, that was spooky. That felt like, honestly though, I had to stop commenting because it kind of felt like the game was actually talking to me, the person, and not me, the kind of avatar. Last time I played this, it was like, yeah, okay, the person, what she's talking about is not that similar to me. But that hit kind of close to home. Some of those things, you know?
Oh.
Can't it wait until he's a little bit older? It pains me to say that we have had no word from Ortega since he left for the volcano. I love this flashback. It's sick.
Well, no time like the present.
Present. I liked how he said that. Present. He has
I
this
know.
great grit in his voice. I know. Oh, this is so sad. I didn't catch it the first time. But they're thinking back to when Ortega left on his quest. And it's like they're mourning the loss of one of each before he's gone out because Ortega never came back. And it's not like she wants
I'll
to
go
think.
and wake them now.
It's not like they want, or sorry, it's not like, or yeah, sorry, it's not like they don't want him to go on a journey and don't believe in him. It's just that it hits a little too close to home with the emotions of Ortega never coming back. Especially as you see, we're going to step out of bed and look almost identical to Ortega. It's almost creepy how close we look to our father.
Cooey! Wakey, wakey! Rise and shine!
I might have to turn down the voices just a little bit. They sound just a bit loud.
Morning, my darling. It's time to get up. Today's a very important day. After all, it's not every morning you ask the king himself to give your big journey his personal blessing. This is what I've been raising you for all these years. Well then, shall we get going? Come on, follow me.
She's putting on such a good face. And she's right. Like, she has been raising him almost with the knowledge that he is going to leave. And she does trust what she's engendered in her son. Look at that. Look at little Ortega. I love this. That's a legally blonde quick change. That's what that was. Nice. It's a seat of strength. No books. Now, I never checked this. Is there anything in the bags? Time to go, Mom? I'm curious if that's Ortega's father, or if that is the mother's father. I don't know her name. Diddle-doo, diddle-doo, diddle-doo. Diddle-doo. I love how playful this is.
Come on, dear. You know where the castle is. Straight on now. Off you go. And remember to mind your manners. I won't have the king thinking you've been dragged up.
Okay, so... Oops. System settings. There's just a couple things I want to look at. I think that's there. Auto cutscenes on. I don't know. How's this? I'm just gonna check out the sound real quick, guys. One sec. Okay, it sounds okay. It's a little quieter on the stream, but I don't think it's, like, so quiet that it's bad. What say ye, soldier? Welcome to Aliahan Castle. Welcome to Aliahan Castle. The throne room is just up the stairs there. Off you go now. The king is waiting for you. If you're here to see the king, just carry on straight down this way.
Well met, child of Ortega. We could not locate any of Ortega's belongings. I see. To think something out there is capable of besting a man of his caliber.
My husband thought long and hard before setting off. I'm sure he was at peace when he passed.
Doubtless your mother has recounted the tale of your father's final moments many times. When he fell into the maw of that accursed volcano, the world lost a great man. However, we wholeheartedly approve of your wish to follow in his footsteps and set forth on the path of adventure, for it is what he would have wanted. And only the child of such a hero as he could hope to save our world. The foe we face is dire indeed. The Archfiend Baramos.
Is it really Archfiend? It's not the Archfiend like Arche?
Know his name, and yet his grip on our realm grows ever tighter. He must be stopped, no matter the cost. You must free us from the Archfiend's ever-encroaching tyranny. But alone, you will only meet the same fate as your father. Go and consult with Mistress Patty in town, and use this to outfit the companions she has selected for you.
Because, yeah, I don't believe that you would call, like, for example, in the Bible, you wouldn't call Michael the Archangel. He's the Archangel, the Chief Angel, the Archeangelos.
Allow me to proffer some guidance. You would be wise to seek out the thief's key, an implement that can open a myriad of the world's doors. Obtain it, and your travels will be that bit easier. But first, I suggest you heed His Majesty's advice and seek like-minded individuals at Patty's party planning place. Once you have done so,
Place, not palace.
Making your way to Reeve, a quaint village to the northwest of our fair kingdom. You will now find Reeve marked on your map. Locating the rest of the realm's noteworthy areas, however, is a task I believe best left in your capable hands. You simply need note down anywhere you happen to visit. Be sure to see these places with your own eyes first, though. Otherwise, you'll likely forget to mark them on your map. And remember, your curiosity is an asset most valuable. Lend it an ear at all times, and you will surely benefit. However, remain wary, lest it lead you into trouble on occasion.
We expect great things of you.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This is a cool system. This particular, the recall feature, really fits inside of the whole setup of Dragon Quest, where it's like, go to a town, loot the village, talk to the NPCs, and start pulling threads of hints of the next step in the story. I love it. Because you can start saying, oh, that sounds interesting. Like in Reeve, we're going to start hearing about some sort of wrecking ball. Oh, please, brave hero, bring peace to our world. You're our only hope. Oh, head west from the castle and follow the sea, and the promontory cave is where you shall be. Fiddly-dee-riddly-dee-day. That was my operatic masterpiece. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Even though it was to, like, no tune at all. It was awful. I suppose I could have sang it with this song here. This is a set of wayfarer's clothes. I put it in my bag. And in my bag there is a void so big so I can stuff everything into my bag. Do, 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 do. Yeah, this song is so good. This feels good. Let's start in the bottom left corner of the castle. That rascal Kirk Buzzer, that was robbing houses all over town, has finally got his just desserts. He's banged up in jail. Wait, what is that? Okay. That looked like a stairway down. Ooh, we got a medicinal herb. I hear that wily thief Kirk Buzzer came up with a key that could open any normal lock in existence. Why, with one of those in your pocket, you could come and go throughout the doorways of the world as you pleased. Yes, that sounds quite interesting. Okay, so we can't get in there yet. This one's a blue door. Yeah, can't get in there either. What say ye? Have you seen the princess? Princess! Princess! Let's look in here. Very nice. Those stupid grown-ups won't let me go outside because they say it's too dangerous. It's that smelly old arsefiend's fault, isn't it? Oh, I hate him. It's so boring being cooped up in here. I tried to sneak out the other day, but Daddy caught me. He's much more perceptive than he looks. Sucker and suckataz. Do 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 do. I'm just not sure if there's like, sometimes in Final Fantasy IV there was like sparkle points around, and I'm just making sure there's not that. Because I found one thing yesterday while I was searching that was just like seemingly randomly on the ground. Dope. That 26 gold will go far. It was Ortega that inspired me to enlist as a castle guard, you know. And yet he went off to battle the enemy and never returned. I just can't believe he would let himself get killed so easily. He's out there somewhere. I just know he is. I don't know why I changed that guy's voice like 4 times. Nice, we got ourselves a shield. But we already have a shield if I'm not mistaken. This is the prison entrance. Very nice. Is there like notes here I can read? I brought this up yesterday during the stream, but look at how beautiful that water looks. Alright, let's talk to you. You ain't got a key to open this door, have you? Well then, sling your old... Well then, sling your hook. I ain't got no use for you. This is the castle's dungeon. If you're here to visit a prisoner, just go up to the bars of their cell and talk to them. But no funny business, understand? If wrinkly old geezer up that dreamer's tower is a right piece of work. Not only did he go and get me banged up, he pinched me precious key and all. Me, the great Kirk Buzzer himself. My trusty thief's key will open any red door in the world. If only I'd used it. Ah, what a thonker I am. Sorry, Kirk. But your loss is our gain, truly. Okay. So we're pretty capped out down here. Okay, so it looks like we are at the end of this building, so we can just head on back. The map system so far is fantastic in this bloody game. Okay, good. That one's locked. So then now we're gonna explore one of each. Have you familiarized yourself with the jail below the castle? There's a rather unusual inmate down there. A slime as it happens. Goddess knows what they did to end up in there. That slime is the biggest drug lord Alihan's ever seen. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you and you meddling slimes. I've heard that cave over on the promontory leads to the Dreamer's Tower. How about that? I mean, I've never actually checked to see if it's true, but everyone says so. Okay, so we can't get in there quite yet. Or here. Can I get in there? 6 gold. Ooh, and a mini medal. That's awesome. I love collecting mini medals in these games. It's so much fun. I'm struggling to remember. Did Dragon Quest IV have mini medals? I'm sure the DS remake would have added mini medals. I don't know if you guys have ever played it, but do you know what the best way to play Dragon Quest IV is currently? The Android phone. Or the iPhone. That's wild to me. Like, that seems so wrong. I want to go back in for one quick second. Okay, check behind North Center statue. North Center. Sorry, I'm following a guide so that I can... I knew there had to be something over here. That's how you know. You'll know from an X. Okay, I think I've gotten everything in this area. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. I love that playful interjection. You can never have too many chimera wings, if you ask me. Being able to fly to places you've been before in the blink of an eye is so magical. In fact, it probably is magic. Back in the dark old days, you used to bump your head on the ceiling if you tried to use one indoors. But now, you don't have to worry about any of that. Modern comforts, eh? Modern comforts. Look at that. It's a chimera wing. What you got in here, mate? 31 coins. I'll take it. Wait. No. Okay, so I do indeed have a cypress stick. That's good. I have 3 of those? Yeah, I'll carry them for right now. And I might as well buy one of those. Wait, I'm not holding any of those? Alright guys, remember when I said we were done in the castle? We're not quite done in the castle, because doing what that tells me, I should have counted the items. That's how I should have done this. But one of the items you can get in this castle, I remember from yesterday, is an antidotal herb. Which means that if I didn't get that, it means I've missed something. hidden implant on the northwest side. That's not helpful. I just looked up the guide that I was following yesterday just to get a good count so that this doesn't happen again. And I have no idea what they're talking about. The violin in this song goes so bloody hard. Okay, let's go check out the second floor. I don't know if we looted the second floor very well. Or at all. Aw, we can't steal from the king? Nothing? Yeah, no, because we didn't come... That's right, because yesterday I came up here and made a joke about the kingly bath. I love that. Remember this, that the emblem of a bird is linked to this emblem of the sword here. I love that. That the symbol of the bird is the symbol of this kingdom. It starts giving this like religious imagery similar to almost like Athena to... What's her name? Rudris? We will find this antidote, Herb. Right there. What a strange bloody place to put a treasure. I found that naturally yesterday. It's giving me some paranoia. Anyways, now I am certain we are done. Okay, so we can come right over here. We've already grabbed one item here and one item here, so that's 2 items. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. This is the castle town of Aliahan, as you know. If you're planning on heading out for a hike, you could do worse than visit the picturesque village of Reeve to the northwest. So we got a churchgoer over here. Now, right here is where you can find the training togs, an item that is utterly useless to me in this playthrough. I'm kind of shocked there's nothing in this barrel. Good. Looks like everything's still running on the stream well. Yes, everything's still running on stream. This has not been a repeat of yesterday. The castle's closed at nighttime. If you want to meet the king, you'll have to go there during the day. Yeah, again, that makes sense. Checks out. This, so far, this is such a brilliantly hidden chest. And you get a dragon scale, which I'm going to equip immediately. You know, I found 50 gold coins on a bench the other day. Felt like the goddess herself had smiled upon me. Ever since then, I make it a point of checking my surroundings wherever I go. Never know when I'll strike it rich again, after all. Oh, bother. I left my bag hanging on the wall of my room at the inn. It had all my gold coins and herbs in it. It's probably long gone. Well, nothing I can do about it now. Someone has swiped it. I hope they put my things to good use, at least. If someone, hint, were to grab those things that I said, hint. If you're looking to put together a good solid party, you'll want a warrior, a priest, and a mage. If Patty over there doesn't have what you're looking for, head upstairs and get the recruitment people to find it for you. What's that? Need a key, do you? Well, come to think of it, I once knew a bloke who had a knack for opening doors. One by the name of Kirk Buzzer. I haven't seen him in a good while, mind you. Not since he headed off for that tower at the west of here. Nice. I'll take that Chimera Wing. Can we break it down? We can't break it down. So over here is the bank. If you die in a Dragon Quest game, you will lose half of all of your items. Oops. So this is my pre-order bonus. Some of it's pretty good. Like, for example, all those seeds will be put to great use. I want to go and recruit, or I want to make my own people. Okay, let's get to it. Yes, I am. Okay, so the first one was Adar, the Monster Tamer. Monster Wrangler. We want them to be a female. We want them to stay the same there and stick with the white hair. I really like this. I'm just going to leave it to her. Resilience and stamina. Okay. I like the determined. Yes. So we're going to name this one Roxas. And this one's going to be a priest. Leave it to you. Spoiled brat, eh? Okay. Again, canonically, I want him to be kind of young, like around our age, if not younger. Yes. Who was my final one? It was Edge. That's right. I'm gonna keep this reference. And a thief? I like this one with the mask. I think I gave him red hair, didn't I? In contradiction to the white. Actually, you know what? I kind of like that color right there. Again, I'll leave it up to her. Why is she giving him wisdom? Maybe she doesn't know best. Okay. I think it's got to be that one. No. That's the squad. Let's see. I'll give her that. Oh, no. Nope. I do have a pair of wear fair clothes with you. And you're fine on that. Again, we'll give the Oaken Club. Just the Cypress stick, eh? And we're going to give him elevating shoes, because I would really like Edge to level up very, very quickly. If you ask me, there's two kinds of adventurers in this world. Those that include conjurers like mages and priests in their parties, and those that don't. The ones that don't tend to go all out and fill their parties with warriors, martial artists, and even merchants. Vocations that focus on strength and stamina. Personally, I'd go for a more balanced lineup, if I were you. And, if you really don't want to include any magic users, then why not take a monster wrangler or thief along for the ride? Nice. I also like that they steal. Bunch of clowns, if you ask me. My apologies, I just really didn't feel like reading that one piece of dialogue. But at least it's there if you want to pause and go back. Okay, so far we're good over here. So let's go down over into this house. We haven't explored this yet. Yeah, in here. Oh, this is our house. Hey, Mom, look at my friends. I was very polite. You're officially a grown-up. Anyway, you must be ever so tired after all that excitement. Off to bed with you, sweetums. Mom, I have friends over. So now we should be able to go into Grandpa's room. Grab, holy crap, 50 coins. Thank you, Grandpa. Ortega was real hero material, you know. Your father was something special. And his father before him. You've got a lot to live up to, one of each. Don't let your grandfather down. I think I made a joke yesterday about the crippling pressure that has. Oh yeah, Granddad, no pressure. No pressure at all. It's like, your dad was a hero. Don't come back unless you're a hero. Hello, hello, hello. I'm your local guardsman on the beat, here to keep the streets free of trouble. You may set off on your quest, safe in the knowledge that your hometown is in good hands. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your service. Have you ever looked in a pot or a barrel? You can find all sorts of stuff if you're lucky. Things people have thrown away, things they put in there and forgotten about. Honestly, my mom's always telling me to tidy up, and meanwhile, grown-ups are just chucking their things in pots and barrels. Lucky them, they've got me to clean up their mess at least. What say ye, sir? Time was, Ali had rule over all the world. But then came the wars, and we lost so many of our young men. And they say it was the fighting which led them to close the teleportal of the mainland. So there's warfare between all the nations. So we don't want to stay at the inn. But there is an item here. Look at that. It's a medicinal herb. And upstairs there's a couple more things. Here's the other bag he was talking about, which has some gold in it for us. And don't worry, kind sir, we will definitely put it to good use. That has to go into my head right now. Right now. Actually, I should check. How's everyone's defense sitting? You get the leather hat. Seems the fellow in the opposite room tried to make himself a wrecking ball and met with a little accident. I was just enjoying some peace and quiet when suddenly an almighty bang came from his room. Oh, judging by how badly he's hurt, those things must be pretty dangerous. I really want to see what's on the other side of the ocean. Oh, it hurts. Oh, sorry, mate. I don't know what happened to you, but it doesn't sound good. Look at that. It's a medicinal herb. Herb. I always say it wrong. I know it's herb. Ooh, this is a lovely little terrace out here. Okay, so there's still 3 locations we haven't checked out here. From the castle, we have not gone into the weapon shop. You're Ortega's son, aren't you? The hero? Your father was a great man. A truly great man. So I already have that. I think we're going to get one soon, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I wanted that on Adar. Okay, so I can't get either of those. Yes, I want you to have that over and above Roxas. Because Roxas is going to get himself a copper sword soon enough. So we're not going to go down there quite yet. But we will talk to this gent. Have you seen that funny little island off to the west of town? Well, the building standing on it is known as the Dreamer's Tower. A strange old place it is, too. Let's just come over here. Just double checking there's no, like, items. If you leave town and wait a while, eventually it will get dark. And when that happens, you want to be careful. The meter monsters just love the nighttime. If you get scared, find an inn and wait out in it till morning. So, he's not going to move for you. You ever heard of Kirk Buzzer? People call him a master thief, but he's nothing more than a burglar who steals from people's wardrobes. A nuisance is what he is, and his behavior sets a terrible example for the children. Not like you, though, our paragon of truth and justice. On a nice sunny day like this, the whole idea of the Archfiend destroying the world just seems impossible, doesn't it? Okay, actually, I gotta give it to them. Archfiend feels better than Archfiend. Archangel sounds better. I remember there was something pretty funny in here. There was like a holy water or something. Wait, sorry, what'd you say? Aliahan sits upon a body of land surrounded entirely by the sea. On the other side of that sea are landmasses larger than we island dwellers could ever imagine. If only I could catch a glimpse of those distant shores just once before I die. There's no pots in here? I could have sworn there was a pot in here. Maybe I'm thinking of Reeve. Could be I'm thinking of Reeve. A phial of holy water. Cool. You know what, guys? I think we're ready. I think it's time. Okay, so what we're going to do is first gather all of the shiny spots here. So these shiny things are the treasures of fallen comrades or abandoned items of merchants in lore, and I love this. Hello, my enemy friends. So we're just gonna fight around here till nighttime. We're pretty weak right now. Very nice. Work as a team, guys. You can do it. Good job, Edge. And we got a Chimera Wing. Wonderful. One thing I noticed there, I want to go back into system settings. Sound effects need to be on like 2. Yeah. Yeah, because those were awful. Not the sound effects themselves, just the volume over and above everything else. Ooh, we already found the butterfly. Or the batterfly. Ouch. Good, thank you. I'm not quite sure who utilized that, but I appreciate it. Nice, and Edge levels up again. So again, I'm wanting to level up Edge specifically so that we can get some of the better thief abilities like Nose for Treasure. There's no information that I... Oh, let's go back. Time to go back. Yes, there's no information that I can see on when Edge is going to learn Nose for Treasure, which is what I really want. Doodle-doodle-doo. I also love that. And having super high luck on a thief, super helpful. Ooh, I love the nighttime rendition of this. Dude, these wood blocks go hard. Or maybe it's xylophone, but it sounds wood to me. Do 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 do. What are you after at this time of night? Should you be out this late? Won't your poor mother be worried sick? The nighttime is all scary and dark. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Hey, I should go to sleep, shouldn't I? Then when I wake up, it will be morning. Clever me. Do 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 do. Nice. So now we can actually go down and explore the mini palace. no items down here. This gent over here is going to talk about choosing to protect him like a king. Heaven knows why, but when I met the boss here, I got this strange feeling that he was a king, and that I had to protect him. That's why I followed him down here, you see? It just feels like he's the kind of big shot that the Archfiend or someone might want to bump off, you know? Welcome to the Mini Metal Manor. He may not look it, but the boss here is a very important man. Get into his good books, and you won't regret it. Many thanks for dropping by. If you find any mini medals, bring them to me, and I'll make it maximally worth your while. You brought me some? Oh, well, don't just stand there. Hand them over. I need to count how many there are. Let's see now. That's 2 mini medals you've brought me so far. Oh, many thanks. Many thanks. Oh, wait a moment. You've hit the 2 mini medal milestone. Ho! This calls for a reward. Here you go. A thorn whip. Just what you've always wanted, I'll bet. Many thanks. Many thanks. So this is the second reason why I wanted to wait coming down here. Is because you can get exactly 2 mini medals in Aliahan. And because... literally double. Because Edge has so much more speed and agility than everybody else, it's best to give that to him so he can take out a whole group of enemies right at the beginning of the turn. And then afterwards, you can just, you know, leave him to the side. Like, whatever's left over, you just chop off, knock off, right? But usually if you use them on, like, for example, the crows, the group of crows, it really makes the rest of the adventure a lot easier. So as you can see, there's a fairly small inlet of land here. There's nothing else on this portion of the map. Sleepy slap. Okay, so we got one right here. We're going to continue. Oh, we're running low. So we got a new enemy variety there. That was the bunnycorn. Fairly common enemy you'll see throughout this game, but good to get him out of the way here. I think that's our 3rd enemy we've seen. 4th enemy. Okay, I thought that might have been a secret spot. Look at that. How OP is that right off the bat? Oh, I see it. Oh, that works so perfect. It's so satisfying. Oh! That's crazy. Although I'm kind of feeling bad he's leveling up very, very fast. I kind of want to unequip them. Even though it's nothing but beneficial. I gotta try and keep the game at least somewhat balanced. Okay, so that was good right there. Now there's another one just over here. Where's the bridge? Okay. So it's down this way towards the sands. That's okay, we can handle one. Beautiful. Good job, guys. I love the 3D environments, man. They're so beautiful. Everything about this game is just beautiful. It makes me so happy. It makes me want to go back and play Dragon Quest XI again. Oh, missed this one. Brilliant. Edge is stealing pretty much every turn. Or sorry, every enemy. Wonderful. That's all helpful. Now, we're going to take a short detour, actually. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to go through Promontory Cave. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. I've never gotten to be in here. Attaboy, Edge. That's what we pay you for. Oh. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at this. Ooh, we got a new enemy, the Ant Nibbler. The bunny court attacks. Fool, you left me for last. I'm the Rabbit of Death. Do, 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 do. I feel like a lot of this music is in Dragon Quest VIII, so I can't tell if they're reusing tracks from Dragon Quest VIII, or if these are all the tracks from Dragon Quest III and Dragon Quest VIII just used a lot of them. Or am I just wrong on both counts? But I kind of feel like I remember specifically this song. Dead ends are treasure hunters' friends. Edge is just gonna step back like, watch me, amateurs. Heck yeah. I forget what the max level is in this. Is it level 99? Oh, that's so good. Dude, that was so weak. They had so many people on the field, and we missed so many of them, they still did nothing. You ain't got nothing on me. Oh, the seagulls are such a good touch. I love that whole section here. Beautiful. Looking down at the beach coasts as birds fly by. That's amazing. Nice. Who was it that needed those? Ah, Roxas, eh? There you go. And now you can officially move up to a pot lid. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like the whole drop system is way better in this game. It could be just because I have a thief, but I feel like I'm getting drops way more than I ever did in like Dragon Quest VIII, for example. Dragon Quest VIII, for that reason, because the monster book, you have to fill out the items that the enemies drop. And so to me, that means you have to get every single drop in the game to 100% it. And that's a nightmare. Like a literal nightmare. That's dope. I think we've gotten all of the treasures in here. Because I'm pretty sure this is just going to be an exit into Dreamer's Cave. Dreamer's Tower. Yeah. Oops, we accidentally stepped foot into Dreamer's Tower. That's not what I wanted to do. Nice. Edge, I love you, buddy. Now, which way did I come in? I don't mean the way I came in here. I mean came in the first time, like last night. Because there's a place that we'll be able to stop by and grab some treasure. But then before we tackle Dreamer's Tower, I'd like to go to Reeve. And loot Reeve first, and then buy a couple of different things. And we have a couple more items on the landmass of Aliahan. Oh! Can I unlock that? No, I can't unlock that. But that's dope. Yo, that was crazy. Keep these battles coming. Steal. Steal a seed of agility. Nice. We have a new encounter here with Toady. We're almost done getting every single encounter we can get in this area. In total, as far as I know, there's 11 enemies you can encounter on the small isle of Aliahan. I should probably item bag transfer. I don't want to use it. Transfer. I think we might as well have 3. 3 per, right? Because what else would they need to have in their bag other than equipment that they have equipped? You know? Okay, we'll give you 1. And we'll give you 1. Now... There we go. Clean up their stuff just a little bit. Holy crap. They gave us a lot of seeds to work with. That's crazy. That's a lot of stat boosts. However, I kind of feel like you'd be better utilized late game rather than early game. Because I'm still not 100% certain how the level up system works. Oh, fantastic. 113 gold. It's amazing. Dope. I always love to level up. And again, I feel like our stats go up a lot in this game. Because we're getting like 20 to 30 stat points per level. If I'm doing the math right. Because yeah, 6, 7. Yeah. Like huge. Now, it could be that those first couple ones are extra potent. Just to give you a good stat boost in the direction of your what's it called? Your class, your job. Have you seen that huge tree to the west of town? It's managed to grow way bigger than anything else in that area. Go take a look at it if you feel like it. That's actually really cool. I didn't know yesterday when I read that, but that's an introduction to the secret spot system. A system I had no idea about coming in and was a pleasant surprise. And here is a mini medal. The third mini medal, in fact. And after all of that, it takes us to Reeve. So what we're going to do really quickly here. This is their description of the secret place. Curses! I must have lost my sack when I was descending the mountains to the east. Oh, things were bad enough when I managed to leave my clothes in that cave to the south. My mind's not what it once was. Neither's my wardrobe. Don't worry, I equipped it to Roxas. It made him much stronger. But thank you for your loss, sir. It's a divine dagger. Yeah, I feel like that's an easy equip. Wait, can you equip the divine dagger? You can. So if I equipped you with the divine dagger, put you with the bronze knife, yeah, that balances everything out. Very nice. Now we're going to step foot in Reeve. And then I'm going to go, oh. My apologies. Then, because that's now a warp point that we can actually access at any time, we're going to continue going east and then south. For two reasons. The first one is to start encountering some different enemies that we haven't been able to yet. Here they are. Here are two new enemies, leaving us with only one more to actually encounter, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Yeah, I knew that he wouldn't be able to heal us. Okay, so here we have one item pouch. And then if I'm not mistaken, so there's another one there, but we can't access it. So yeah, so we can move this way. That was so good for experience. Holy crap. So you guys might... Oh, I was wrong. We had 2 more enemies to encounter. Now we only have 1 more. Oh, no, there... I just keep on being wrong, guys. We have not encountered 2 enemies. One called Waspian, one called Spiked Hair. That is a variant of the Bunnycorn. Here's the Waspians that I was talking about. That's dope. I love that enemies actually like to drop items now. What is that? Yeah, it's kind of cool. You can actually tell there is a difference in the way that the map is represented there. It's not much. Look at that. It's a wizard's staff. Nobody can equip that. I'm sure that would have been great with a mage, though. Okay, so just over here, we'll be able to get one of the bonuses we could only see earlier. Now, because I knew everything was, there was a little bit less of an exploration factor here, because I did all of this yesterday. Ooh. Very nice. But yeah, you could have seen this from over there on that coast. So that contains 2 seeds, which is phenomenal. And then I believe there's one more shining spot that you can access at this time. Yeah, so Edge will definitely attack them. We'll probably take out... Aw, darn it. We won't take out anybody probably this turn. Oh, I was wrong. They decided to use magic, and that's good. Dang, man. Playing this makes me want to play Dragon Quest VIII so bad. And 7 for that matter. I love 7. I would love a console port of Dragon Quest VII one day. I know it's somewhat unlikely, but it's such a shame that that game has to go unappreciated because it's stuck on the 3DS, and we barely got that 3DS remake. Which means it was almost just purely stuck on the PS1. Which actually is the version I wouldn't mind playing, because I've played through the 3DS version up until the final bonus dungeons. Unfortunately, I never got any further than that. Dude, we are going up in levels so fast, it's crazy. Oh my gosh. They're just gonna hand over a seat of luck like that? Oh, guys, listen to that music. Actually, do you know what? Because I'm pretty sure we got everything, right? I'm pretty sure we did. So, I'm going to go on break. I want to go make myself a pot of coffee. What time is it? 1:50? Am I reading? It's 1:45 in the morning. So I can still go for about an hour, hour and a half probably. At least till I have to fall asleep. So I think we're going to throw us on break right here. And you can listen to this phenomenally gorgeous song. Be right back, guys. Hey guys, I've returned. So, I'm winding down pretty quickly in terms of energy. That break didn't help. It actually kind of hurt. Made me more sleepy. But let's go to Reeve. Is there anything over here? Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Oi, Sunshine. You best be making an effort to pick up any equipment you see on the ground and about your travels. They're all what remains of adventurers like you, just weren't lucky enough to make it home. Well, mostly anyway. Some of it's probably just gear some geezers dropped in it. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. No, I'm okay. Right. Red doors. Ba-da-ba-ba. You have to promise me you'll kill lots and lots of monsters. They got my mommy and daddy. Oh. We got an antidotal herb. Beautiful. Welcome to the village of Reeve. Do you ever happen upon all sorts of bits and bobs while exploring the realm? Why? I myself have found countless edible herbs, pieces of forgotten gear, and even the odd treasure from time to time. Gifts from the goddess, I say. Better they serve someone than to go to waste, eh? It's an oaking club. We have a lot of money. Holy crap. Ooh. You know what? Wait, that's only a 4? Whereas this is 6. Really? So no one can equip the training togs. Edge has our lowest. Yes. Edge has like literally nothing there. Beautiful. If you spot something suspicious when you're out wandering, 9 times out of 10 it'll be something interesting. So don't just go up from afar, get up close and investigate. I got 33 gold. Funny, isn't it, how martial artists actually get weaker if you give them a sword or spear to wield? I suppose they spend so much time training with their fists that they don't know how. They don't know the first thing about how... I don't know why I want to say how. I suppose they spend so much time training with their fists that they don't know the first thing about blades and spears. Something to keep in mind if you ever meet a martial artist. Oh, I remember this one. So if we talk to this gent here... It's no good. It won't budge. You sure about that, Chief? I got 210 gold. Blimey! With that kind of strength, you go far in this world. So up here is just a field. There's nothing you can get in the field. This leads into the church, and if I'm not mistaken, the church does indeed have a pot. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of earlier. And while we're here in Reeve, we should probably save. Yeah, beautiful. I know it can be easy to panic if you're unlucky enough to get poisoned by a monster, but as long as you've got an antidotal herb to hand, you'll be right as rain in no time. It's also worth remembering that being poisoned doesn't make a difference whilst you're fighting. Just wait to cure yourself till you've taken care of your foes, I say. Regardless, make a point of always having some antidotal herbs to hand, and you'll be fine. Okay, oh my gosh, look at that water reflection. That is some Final Fantasy X looking water. You lots of travelers, are you? Oh, here from Aliahan, eh? Don't tell me you've come looking for a wrecking ball too. Honestly, what is so good about these things that people go traipsing across the countryside looking for them? So apparently there is indeed a wrecking ball to be found here. So if anything should be saved, it's probably that. Wonder where that lad came from anyway. Heard the one about the bag that walked into an inn in Reeve? No. Too bad. That wasn't. That was not a horse. A seed of stamina. Dope. Only 2 more places to look, it seems. Oh, it's up. Say, you ever heard of the Thief's Key? I once heard some old bloke in the Dreamer's Tower looks after it. All is lonesome on that tiny isle west of Aliahan. You know, there's actually a hidden passage in the woods south of here that leads right to the tower. I've always wanted to take a look at it myself, but the forest is, oh, so dark and, well, I'm not exactly the bravest man you'll ever meet. I feel you, buddy. Okay, so seemingly no items in your house. Ooh. So that book there will let you change classes. Very, very nice. Have you ever noticed how some item shops sell clothes and hats too? Just goes to show. You might as well take a look at every shop in town if there's something specific you're after. Greetings! If you're looking for items, you're in luck. How could I serve you? Ooh, don't want that. No. That's kind of cool. But it'd probably be wiser to grab. We'll give it to Edge. And then let's look around here. Let's sell. We'll just sell one of those. I would like to keep one of each weapon. Brilliant. Ooh, right there, eh? Wait, what if that is... Okay, let's do something real quick. There, now let's see... Now let's see if this is still all the exact same. Okay, that's good to know. I have 2 of them? That's bloody brilliant. Alright, let's grab Turban. Bless up. Wait. Okay. So that could benefit Adar. Just not so sure if it's wise to. I once had this martial artist friend who refused to go into battle without his trusty pair of claws. Always said he felt weak without them. They're a bit hard to get your hands on, though. If you'll pardon the pun. Okay, so just gonna check. So there is one thing that seems to be really well hidden. Okay, here it is. So my guide that I have that lists out all the items, yep, here it is. A medicinal herb. Soon we won't have to rely on the guide at all, which will be really nice. Okay, now let's... we can just walk. Yeah, we'll just walk. I just want to go grab that leather dress for Adar. I love that thorn whip so bloody much. Just the ability to be able to crack it and have pretty much everyone die. Very satisfying. I'm kind of shocked at how fast you scale out of the difficulty with your level. Maybe it'll change later on in the game, but so far I'm kind of shocked at how easy Draconian mode is. I'm hoping for some difficult challenges down the road. This song is so calming. I brought you another one. So at 5, we'll get another one here. Adar's probably the only one who could actually benefit from that. Yeah. Other 3 are men there. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, that's so nice. That's crazy. But yeah, so now we have actually gotten everything we possibly can up to this point. We've been quite diligent about exploring. So we're going to do the exact same thing here. Oh, look at those dragons. Beautiful. Does this just... what does this do? Goodbye, crows. Ooh, is that a secret spot? Ooh, that's a secret spot. I'm so excited. I freaking love this game, man. I got a suit of shell armor. Bruv. Wow. Now, can anyone else benefit from the shell armor? You could. I think you're probably fine. We're just gonna leave that with him. Look at the beauty of this tower. Now I'm just gonna look real quick. Is there any enemies that we can encounter that are brand new? No, it's all the exact same. Okay, so that didn't do anything here. Is there an actual inn here? Does he run an inn? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, how my old bones ache, dearie. What I wouldn't give her a nice rest in this cozy little inn here. Oh, why do I feel like you're trolling me and you're like a monster? You can't be here. Like, why are you here? Oh. So we got an antidotal herb here and a chest just up there. But let's first check out the inn. That lady by the stairs never seems to sleep, you know. Night after night, she just potters around up there. You'd think she'd be knackered, but she's anything but. Is she a ghost? Ooh. Customers, after all this time, I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. You must be exhausted at this late hour. Will you be staying the night? Or perhaps simply stopping by for a short rest? Either way, it's 12 gold coins for a room. Let's do it. Beautiful. That should bring us all back up to our max strength. Oh, this is perfect. They give a lot of experience and a lot of coins, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. A Chimera Wing. Brilliant. So that's all the chests on this floor, so we're good to ascend. Oh, look at that bloody staircase. Beautiful. Nice. I love the steel ability, guys. It makes me so happy. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh. Guys, is my signature weapon. Please tell me that I can equip that. I don't care. You equip that, and then let's go on over to you. And I would like you to equip that. And now you can equip that. It's all working out, guys. I'm so happy right now. I love Boomerang so much. I'm going to have to update my agility, though, so that we go second. Nice. So we go dead last. Making it kind of useless on us, unfortunately. That's nice. Who has worse defense? 34 to 35? Oh, well, that's fairly clear. Okay, let's check on over here. Not nothing. Not something, but not nothing. I love my Boomerang. So that actually brings me back to my original Dragon Quest VIII build, my absolute favorite build, which is starting the hero off with the Boomerang, which eventually, like pretty quickly into the game, you can upgrade to the steel-edged Boomerang. And then I just throw everything, every skill point I have into the Boomerang category so that I get quick throw or super throw or whatever it's called. That pretty much eliminates... Oh, oops. Oh, I can fall off the tower? Well, I just was not paying enough attention. But then, yeah. And then what I would do with Angus is, Yangus. Yangus? I really need to replay that game. Oh, I got... Oh, it's a me node. Green Goblin. Oh my. All the memories are flooding back. But yeah, Yangus, I would put everything into bare fists. And what that did for me... I don't think I finished checking out down here. What that did is it got a skill called Thin Air, which was, again, a multi-hit attack like that. And the conjunction of two could do upwards of like 100 to 120 damage per turn. And nobody early game is able to withstand that. I mean, even late game, it's pretty good. Yeah, they just got AoE bombed. Okay, so there is no chest over there. So I just need to be a little more careful. There's no walls on the tower here. We got our 4th mini medal. I was about to say that one sucks for Edge. Wow, this toady actually won against us. More than one turn. That's impressive. Poof. I wonder what poof is. Have you learned healing yet, Roxas? Squelch. I think you might have learned healing already. Okay. Yes, I checked out everything in here. Okay, so we're good. So now we're on the actual 3rd floor that we can access and explore. Because the boomerang was technically up here. Can I just cross over that? Yeah, we're so OP. It's crazy. And like, honestly, we're more or less caught up because the only person I ever threw elevating shoes on was Edge. And that really just got him through the first couple levels, and we haven't utilized it since like level 5. Oh, I see the chest. I missed it. Okay, I can just go around the wall. Awesome. That's nice and easy. Ooh, another mini medal. Dude, we have enough to go get something at Alihan again. Already. Well done, team. Well done. Okay. What's this little offshoot at the bottom here? I'm gonna go explore. Because I see a staircase up, which looks like all the other ones have, but then I see this one. What you got? A dazzle me not. Actually, I knew that. I knew you would drop that. So this does go upwards. Oh, this gets me on the outside of the tower. Well, that's kind of cool. Can't go up onto the roof. I see no reason to come up here. Oh, I think I get it. I think I understand. It's definitely not pointless. It's a shortcut. It's your easy way out of the tower. And I respect the heck out of that. Beautiful. over this way. Ascend these stairs. Ah, this leads us inside. Can't quite get out that way. Oh, hello, chest. Dope. That replaces some of the Chimera chests, or Chimera wings I utilized before. The Girl's Own Annual. Sir.
Well, well, well. So you've come at last. I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. Heaven alone knows why, but it must mean something, so here you go. One thief's key. You'll take it, won't you?
Yep.
Now, use that to go and have a look inside the house in Reeve with a red door. Don't worry, the chap there loves visitors. He won't mind you dropping in unannounced one jot. By the way, there are books in this world so influential that they can change your whole personality. Open them with caution, that's my advice. Off you go then. I can't stand around all day. I've got important dreams to be having.
Of course, of course. Night, dude. Pesky padlocks. You can use the zoom spell or a chimera wing to return to any town or castle that you've been before. That's so funny, they keep on noting that you can do it indoors. Oh, that's so nice. So, we're gonna fall off the tower here. Not shatter our ankles, surprisingly. And head inside this way. Dang, that was a crazy hit. Yeah, so there is the ability to go back into the basement here. Oh, that was so good. Okay, so we just gotta go north. I kind of want to check to see if we encountered the spiked horn. Or the spiked bunny. Ooh, please unlock nose for treasure. Propeller blade. Tongue lashing looks good. So we have heal, frizz, and what's poof? makes enemies disappear. Oh dang. You have sap? Oh my god, it's really good. Miscellaneous info. So no, I have not quite yet I've not quite yet gotten all the monsters. So we're gonna have to grind in the east of Alihan, or whatever this continent's called, for a little bit. Here we are, the moment of truth. A piece of hardwood headwear. That sounds good. Oh, heck yeah. Beautiful. And a seed of agility. I love it. I also love how different the seeds all look. They have this really unique look to them. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize a Chimera Wing to go all the way back to Aliahan. And the reason we're going to do this is because there's some doors in the castle that we can unlock. Doodaloo. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. Oh, pardon me, guys. My apologies. Okay, so we can't go through that one quite yet, unfortunately. But we can stop in here and check this barrel. I got the Phial of Unsealant. What is that? Allows allies who have had their spells sealed away to cast freely again. Oh, that's nice. I've been working here in Aliahan Castle for 10 years now. I wanted to become a royal scholar, but I failed the blessed exam. I heard those who passed were given a special book that made them extra clever, too. Oh, curse my luck. Sorry, buddy. Hopefully you can try again next time. Oh, the tower one up here is able to be unlocked now. I recall reading somewhere that the seal placed on the teleportal could be broken by means of a wrecking ball. Someone was researching wrecking balls, weren't they? Ah, yes, of course. It was that old fellow from Reef. In good RPG practice, we're going to take that to heart. No books. Doot, doot. Ooh, that's a chest. Ooh. An energizing ring that helps prevent its wearer from being sent to sleep. That would be really good. Ooh, lots of luck there. Yeah, that'll be good on Roxas, so that in case he falls asleep, or in case we all fall asleep, he can stay awake and use a healing spell on us. Or perhaps some sort of healing item. Okay. Right, there's a door to the southeast. I don't know if it's red, though. That's definitely red. Oh, hello there. You didn't come all this way just to see me, did you? Of course I did, my lady. I know you're lying, but it's very lovely of you to do so. Let me tell you something nice in return. Apparently they used to have a thing called a teleportal off in the east side of our little continent. But it's all sealed up now, so nobody can use it. A seed of defense. Very nice. Oh, there's one more door that we could potentially go to. Yes! It seems the wrecking ball is basically an explosive. They use it to blow through walls and such. You got a pouch of musk. What is musk? A special scent used to lure monsters. It's certainly a memorable fragrance, consumed upon use. So, let's use a Chimera Wing and go to Reeve. Now, the first place we're going to want to stop really quick is at the inn. If I'm not mistaken, one of the rooms here, this one, is locked up. And they say there's some kind of sacred spring way off over the mountains to the southeast of the village. Apparently, all the great heroes would make a point of visiting it there before setting off on their quests. Ooh, I got a seed of magic. That's dope. Here we go. So now there's the building over here that I'm pretty sure also has a locked door to the northeast. Yes, this one right here. Wait. Yeah, no, still just the kid. I thought I saw a black-haired girl. Do we want to know what's in that pot? Ooh, baby. Nice, we got a leather hat there. That'll be nice to sell.
What are you doing in here? I could have sworn I locked the front door. Did you find a key somewhere or something? You trespassing so-and-so?
Technically?
The thief's key? My goodness, to get your hands on that, you'd have to be... You are, aren't you? You're Ortega's child, the one we've heard so much about. Oh, my. Then I'd better give you a little something to help you on your way. Now, where did I put it?
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You can use that to break the seal on the teleportal. Once you're feeling suitably prepared, make tracks for a spring to the east of Aliahan. But be careful with that ball now. Those things go off with an almighty bang. And good luck. You'll definitely be in need of it. But to think that you will never again lay eyes on the great Ortega.
Yeah.
Your mother puts up a strong front, but deep down she's sorely racked with grief. Be sure to head home from time to time and show her that all is well.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay, there's two more things I want to do. Oh man, this game's just so addicting. Even though I had to replay this whole beginning section, it's still so good. Is there anything we can buy from him that'll help us? Yeah, I want to buy as many as I can. Just the item bag's fine. Now, real quick, I'd like to go through everyone's items and bag everything up that is not being utilized. In fact, I kind of want her to only have 3 of those. Just like everyone else. Ooh. There we go. It's a nice little chunk of change there. And it will let us buy 4 more of those. Oh. Yes. Item bag. Now, let's head back to Little Shrine. There's this door here. I have no idea where it... Hello. Hello there, youngster. You don't happen to have a wrecking ball about your person, do you? Well then, what are you waiting for? Get yourself down to the Path of Promise. It's next to a spring. Somewhere, I think. Ooh, we got a mini medal. What is that? Is that our sixth? That must be our 6th, because we got 2 in the dungeon. I'm kind of torn between continuing on and ending it here. Well's in the southeast, so we'll just cut through here. So I think we're going to get quite the good item here. If I'm not mistaken, reading the book over there, I believe it was Garter that we're about to get. Yes, the Garter. I don't know what that does exactly, but I seem to recall that it was good. Ooh! Ooh! I want it. Garter, a little piece of lace. All it takes to let the wearer's vamp flourish. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, that was code for saying that her personality's changed to vamp. If I'm not mistaken, vamp's a pretty good personality for females. If I'm not mistaken, it's actually the best personality that you can get for the female hero. You know what, guys? I think we are going to go and do one more dungeon. I'm feeling it. Do you feel that? We're so rich, we just burned like 75 gil in Chimera Wings, and we didn't even feel it. But here we are. Oh, we haven't done something. That was really nice. Spike tear. Oh man, we are so OP. I love this game, guys. Seriously, this really hits the old school RPG feeling. And Metaphor hits the new school RPG feeling. So I just have 2 beautiful RPGs to delve into. Although I've kind of taken a break on Metaphor recently, which is a shame. I want to get back to that soon. Oh, Mr. Bonnie. It was so nice yesterday, like as soon as I stepped into the east part of the map, the bunny popped up. So good. We'll find it eventually. It's not like all this grinding is bad for our characters, or our wallets for that matter. You know, bunnies appear in like forests, not deserts. What if I'm just looking in slightly the wrong place here? Oh. Okay, well that's like a whole dungeon now. What if it's just up here then? Dance circle, friends. We'll just walk around over here. Nighttime should help. Yes, I think that's it. Spiked hair, yep. I'll double check with our item, or with our monster book, and make sure that was the one enemy we missed, but I'm 90% sure that that was the one that we missed. Yes, 11 out of 163, we are rocking. So you could have technically come here at any time. However, as soon as you step in, you'll see the issue with coming here early. All's going well. Welcome to the path of promise, youngster. You won't find it too promising right now, though. The way's been blocked up. No, it hasn't. I've come to stop it. Are those Spartans? That was beautiful. To have this sort of animation in a 2D style game is so cool.
The path is clear. Oh, and you might want to take this, too.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
Just know that there's an entirely new world awaiting you on the other side. Keep your wits about you. And don't do anything I wouldn't do now.
Sounds good, old man that we met 30 seconds ago. Here we are, in the heart of the dungeon. Oh. We fell into B3. $32 gold coins. I like that. I suppose I could just come in here and witness the spiked terrace, hey? Do 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 do. Ooh. Ooh, these are new. The ant gobblers. As far as I know, there's only 2 new enemies in this area. One of which was that ant gobbler there. The other which is right here, known as the Killer Pillar. I wonder what Pokemon would look like in this style. Can you imagine like a Fire Red remake in this style? That'd be kind of dope, actually. Maybe not Fire Red, but... Oh, Chain Sickle. That's not super ideal. We don't really need that. Okay. A rabbit tail. Interesting. Some accessories possess the power to change their wearer's personality, although it's worth noting that they only do so when equipped in the main menu. Well, most of the time. Cursed accessories are a troubling exception to this rule. 1 foot wrong, and I'm going to fall to my doom. It's not that bad. I found treasure. This is a slightly overwhelming map. Well, not overwhelming, just in terms of larger than the normal area is. Oh, what's up? Look at that. It's a rousing ring. So, I suppose the next best area would be to look at the stairs. Oh, do you see that? Almost 50. This should be a really good experience. It was okay, but the gold was nice. Nothing that way. Man putting me to sleep did nothing. You ain't got nothing on me. All I'm saying. So we saw if there's no chests up there. Yeah, I thought there might be one here. It's a cower ring. Happy camper. Cower ring. A cursed accessory. Okay. So we're not going to equip that. Cursed items are essentially items which screw you over in battle in various ways. In this way, it cuts your defense to a minimal, but it also gives you a lot of agility, so there's kind of a good trade-off there. Nice. Will we get nose for treasure? No, we will not. Not yet. Soon enough. Chest? Not chest. Nice. Yeah, I wonder if there's ever going to be an ability that will let you see those hidden items on the map. That would be really kind of them. Nice. I assume the 14 means that it's resisted? Like the blue 14, should I say? Okay, so this is nice here. We can grab 2 treasure chests here. I suppose not treasure chests, but 2 items, including a seed of wisdom. On the right side over here, we have another item. It's a tortoise shell. Oh. Lays waste to the wearer's fashion credentials. Ah, okay, so it's not useful to us. We just burn through enemies. It's actually insane the rate at which we go through them. And now, the moment of truth. We can walk through here. Guys, we are so bloody close to being done this whole section. The Shrine of Promise. Is this the song that was playing at the beginning of the game? Or is this the one that was just playing in Little Shrine? I can't tell. Slurp. The slime looks one of each up and down. It doesn't seem to be a bad slime.
Wait! Don't do anything silly now! Oh, thank heavens! I made it just in time. Most would have attacked this defenseless slime by now. You might just be the one. Don't worry, friend. You've nothing to fear.
Slurp.
Tell me, have you encountered any unusually friendly monsters on your travels? There are some in this world that hold no ill will towards us human folk. This slime being a convenient example of said phenomenon. Ho ho ho! Look at that! He likes you. At any rate, I've taken it upon myself to look after as many of these cordial critters as I can. Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet, though I'm sure you've probably pegged who I am. Yes, the one and only Monty the Monster Monitor. You do know me, right?
No, sorry, dude.
No need to play coy now. Frankly, it happens to me all the time. Many freeze up around celebrities after all. Listen, would you mind if I asked a favour of you? Should you happen to find any friendly monsters on your travels, could you send them my way? I don't have much, but I'm sure I can find some way to compensate you for the trouble. As it happens, there's a monster arena in the nearby town of Romeria. There, critters of a calmer persuasion test their might against one another. Do stop by if you have the time. You'll likely find me there as well. Now farewell, kindred soul. May this not be the last time our paths cross.
Oh, I'm certain it won't be. I'm quite certain. In fact, I know it won't be, because we've already looked through the trophy list. Friendly monsters sometimes decide to settle in towns and dungeons. These creatures can be rescued if you can find them. However, some monsters are a bit jittery, and will scarper if you try to get too close. Should you come across any critters like this, try using items or abilities that might make you stand out less. Monty the Monster Monitor will reward you each time you hit a new milestone for monsters rescued. Try checking in on him from time to time if he's got gifts from you. It's also worth noting that the more monsters you send Monty's way, the more ability your monster wranglers will learn. Oh, that's incredible. I love that. I see you, Pot. Yeah, I thought so. It looked too conspicuous to not have something there. Now, can everybody equip the boomerang? I feel like we might as well. Now we have 3 AoE attackers, and that's huge. The world awaits, awarded for leaving the Shrine of Promise. Let's see how large this new world is. Holy cow. So... Whoa. This is a huge landmass, actually. If it gives me half the reason to explore that I had in the Aliahan region, I will be thoroughly impressed. This place is gorgeous. Wow. Ciao e benvenuto. Hello and welcome to Rumeria, friend. Ciao e benvenuto. Benvento. Okay, before we get too far into anything else in this section, let us come and save. No, I'm okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that, I'm actually kind of glad that the first stream corrupted and didn't work, because I really enjoyed this first stream. I knew exactly what to do. I was able to sit down and execute, and that was a great feeling. I thought that my commentary was more engaging this time, and that I overall had more fun with the game. Oh man, I don't want to quit playing. The only reason I'm stopping playing is because it's currently 3:30 in the morning where I am. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode, we will continue playing Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake.